How to transcend life and death. 雪峰. In essence, life has no death. What people perceive as life and death is merely an illusion, an expression of the transformation of life's carriers. Life itself is not bound by time, so it has no worries about aging or the passage of years. The true nature of life is a non-material structure, and the form life takes is determined by this structure. Whatever kind of non-material structure life possesses, that's the form life will appear in. Consciousness arises from structure and in turn influences structure. A human consciousness can only be human. An animal's consciousness can only be that of an animal. Possessing the consciousness of a celestial being of Buddha, one becomes a celestial or a Buddha. Life undergoes cyclical transformation. What we commonly see as the death of a life is not death itself, but rather a transformation. Life moves from one dimension to another, from one world to another. It must pass through the gate of life and death. When life enters another realm, from the perspective of this world, it appears to have died. But from the perspective of that realm, it has been born. As the Heart Sutra teaches, all phenomena are empty in nature, not born, not extinguished, not impure, not pure, not increasing, not decreasing. Therefore, in emptiness there is no form, no feeling, perception, volition, or consciousness, no eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no color, sound, smell, taste, touch, or phenomena, no realm of sight, and so forth, up to no realm of consciousness, no ignorance, and also no ending of ignorance, and so forth, up to no aging and death, and also no ending of aging and death. No suffering, cause of suffering, cessation or path. No wisdom and no attainment, because there's no attainment. The Bodhisattva has no obstacles in their mind. Because there are no obstacles, there's no fear. Away from delusion and dreamlike thinking, ultimately they attain nirvana. The ultimate nirvana is precisely the transcendence of life and death. Once we have broken free from the cycle of life and death, we have reached nirvana. Once you truly understand this truth, you are liberated from life and death. But the problem is, as humans, we have ordinary physical eyes. We cannot see other dimensions, spaces, or worlds. As a result, we tend to remain half believing and half doubting. So what can we do? Simple. Follow the guide, step by step, and verify each step through experience. So what prevents us from being liberated from life and death? Answer: greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt. Greed is a selfish desire and the constant craving to possess more. Anger is rage, resentment, irritation, blame, and jealousy. Ignorance is the belief that one is always right, that only one's own views are correct. Arrogance is pride, self-importance, conceit, looking down on everything and everyone, lacking gratitude and appreciation. Doubt is excessive suspicion, refusing to trust or believe anything, always questioning, avoiding truth, and living in pretense and self-deception. When we overcome greed, anger, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt, we can truly understand the above truth and attain liberation from life and death. The principle is simple and it's easy to say, but putting it into real practice is difficult. Moreover, transcending life and death requires understanding where one is going after death. If the destination is a lower realm, then it is a tragedy.